Okay, welcome back to another episode of A Link to the Past. I think I'll probably do the dungeons in order as they're supposed to be shown here. I don't know, I just kind of like that kind of thing about the game. Just kind of take it from easiest to hardest. I don't know. I'll just kind of take things one thing at a time. I'll head towards the number 2 dungeon and then the number 3. And if I can't, reach the dungeon or anything, right away, if I get blocked off or something, then I'll probably start heading towards other dungeons, kind of stuff like that, because Zelda's supposed to be about exploration and everything, so why not? So I want to get one valuable thing while I'm over here, is that I remember very vaguely that there is a very valuable... Shoot, that guy can actually stop shooting arrows at me. I remember that there's something really important over here, so I really want to check it out what's over here. I think it's either the Zora Flippers or I think it's one of the medallions. I think one of the two. Because I remember that becomes really valuable in, I think it's actually, if I remember right, it's that thing right there, number 6. Where I need the medallion or something from over here in order to get it. I remember that because I remember the first time I was playing this game, I remember I had I didn't have the most trouble or anything in the world, but I remember that, specifically from the game because, it's a very memorable thing about it, so I got to do it and everything. I was kind of wrapping my head around about what happened yesterday because, I kind of said things that, the Dark Palace was kind of making me mad, and it kind of reminded me of the Water Temple or something, and I was thinking about, in my head a little bit, were those really fair points or anything to make about a dungeon like that? Was it really called for? And I had to ask myself a certain question when it comes to that, was I angry at the time? Was that something that was really pissing me off? Was that something that I just kind of felt like I had to get out? And I had to say yes, because, if I would have, I don't know, that would have, given off the impression or something that I should, act like somebody else, and no offense or anything, but I'm not doing Let's Play as a profession or anything, so, I don't have to, look good or anything to the public eye or anything, so I can, I don't know quite how to explain it or something, but let's just say that I'm not really a professional or anything about this. I'm kind of more of a... Here, I'll tell you, I'll give you a little bit more thoughts about it, because I remember I got to throw a sign or something in here really quick. Let's see, so this guy, I think he'll give me the medallion, I think. Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away. Yes, I will take it. Oh, I think I shot an arrow in between it, though, too. Quake medallion is magic, causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. Oh yeah, I'm sure. But I was thinking about some advice that somebody gave to me one time when I was Let's Playing. Is that somebody told me one time, oh, you need to be more funny, you need to be more creative, you need to be more, just overall entertaining or something. And then I asked him, would you rather I be myself or would you rather that I be entertaining? And he said, well, why don't you be both or something? Is that, well, that's kind of the thing though, is that if I force myself to be entertaining, if I force myself to be liked by everybody, or if I force jokes or something that isn't really myself, then I don't know. Would you rather that I lie about myself? Would you rather that I lie about my personality and things? And I don't remember how that argument ended or something, but that kind of stuck to me. That kind of came to mind when I was doing my Dark Palace thing the other day, was that, well, it's just when I'm being myself or something, and if it truly did feel like something where, or I'm kind of feeling really mad or something about something, then I think all out or something, I should probably act how I feel or something at the time, because that's kind of the part of the Let's Play. That's part of the person that's doing the Let's Play, is that if it's something that makes you mad, or if it's something that makes you happy, if it's something that makes you sad, I say you should be all authentic or something in order to express yourself, show who you really are. And during that Water Temple thing, I sincerely and genuinely did feel really angry or something, that I had to wander around for about 20 minutes off screen in order to find the small key in order to get the hammer. And so, yes, I will express it. I will express, and so I think that's kind of fair on the point where, you know what, if I feel it, and if I feel like I'm having a bad time, then sure, I will show it. And I know that some people are not going to be exactly the most happy or something about it, but you know what, that's my genuine reaction, and I am going to show it. That's just a part of my ethics or something, is that I'm not going to put up a pretty face and say, you know what, A Link to the Past is 10 out of 10 and things, and you know what, I'm just going to That just sounds so wrong to me, to just sell out my opinion to the popular opinion just for the sake of doing it. Because, you know what, everybody has their own... In such a dangerous world, you may need many things. Yeah, thanks for letting me know about that. But yeah, that is kind of a big thing about me, just like not being around the internet or something, is that, you know, I don't be a sellout to the popular opinion and just... I don't want to use like any cruel language or anything, but don't kiss A Link to the Past ass or anything and trying to praise the game or something, because that's not cool or anything. Like, be yourself, be genuine. If you feel mad, be mad. And if you feel happy, be happy. And if you're going to be sad, then be sad. Rather than put on the very happy face or something all the time and start lying to everybody about how you feel about something. So, yeah, and I'll go back to that again. Is that, yeah, I sincerely did feel pissed off about what happened about it, and I'll express it if I feel it at the time. So, and that's part of the gaming experience. All of us feel those natural emotions or something when it comes to video games. We're not going to be happy all the time. I'm sure if you put a let's play of somebody doing Ocarina of Time with the actual water temple, they're probably going to get pissed off. And so that's an authentic gaming reaction. So I suppose if somebody was just like, oh, you know what, you should like give it 10 out of 10 because the reviews and ratings like say so. I was like, no, no, that's kind of silly to me. Is that, yeah. All right, let's see. I got the level 2. I think if I remember right, I need like the Zora flippers or something to get into this place, right? And if not, then, oh, why not? Let's head to Dungeon 6 since I had the medallion and stuff for that place. Let's see. Oh, man, I forgot how tough these Dark World guys were. All right, let's see. Let's head down there. Level 2 Swamp Palace. Yeah, don't I need like the Zora flippers or something to get around this place, or what? It desires objects in the light and dark worlds mimic one another. The form of a thing changes in one world, it will change the shape of its twin in the other. Okay, fair enough. I actually forgot about the rule entirely, so I can't actually get into this place until I actually swap on over to the other world. So let's give it a shot. Oh man, yeah, these guys are a little bit rough and things. And I actually want to come back to that argument one more time about like being yourself or something. Is that, and this is only applying to the super minority out there. So, like there are those on YouTube or something. Like for example, like the Angry Video Game Nerd and Ego Raptor have exclaimed that A Link to the Past is like considered the best game of all time in their books or something, and that's a little bit of a strange and because of that logic or something that and it's because of that logic that they should like follow the popular opinion or like follow what those guys are saying because they have a lot of followers and because of it they have to do it because everybody else is doing it. At which no, that's not right or anything to really do anything like that. Is that, well, there have been popular figures that have said that they don't like A Link to the Past either. I don't think JonTron is really a big fan of it or anything, but yeah, the whole thing is kind of weird or something. I like doing it in a rant or anything in a Let's Play. It's kind of really fleshed out or something. It's kind of something I have to sit down and think about it a little bit rather than just talk about it on the spot or something. But yeah, just don't be a sellout or anything to the popular opinion because I don't know. Again, that's a really long discussion for another day, probably in a countdown. Oh shoot! Well, this is where I'm going to need the Zora flippers, but I do know where the Zora flippers are, though. Okay. Well, for now, though, well, they're on the other side of the gaming world at the moment, so, like, close to the number 7 spot. So I'm actually going to head towards, number 6 at the moment. Now, this is what I call some extreme, backtracking right here. Shoot, I need to get some life medicine, though, too, if I'm going to pull something stupid like that. Well, I wish there were like more potion shops or something around, but holy crap. Yeah, I just died by 2 basic guys of all places. Oh, that's not cool. Start on the pyramid, save. Start on the pyramid, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the real world. Let's get some medicine. Let's start getting some Zora flippers. I think if I remember right, are the Zora flippers like expensive or something? Let's see. Oh, well, nope. Pulled me back down because I was a little bit too far from it. Oh, darn it, Hennix. Alright, I'm back down. Okay, so I'm back into the light world. Oh, let's see. So let's get some Zora flippers. And I think that's like the only item I remember that I can remember getting from this game, if I remember right. So I'm supposed to head towards Maple, the witch people, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Well. Oh, whoops. Come on, get out of my way. I know, you guys like me. You guys like to shoot stuff. Alright, so... Ooh... what do I think about, like, Link to the Past, like, being kind of non-linear like this? Well... it's kind of a toughie for me to decide. I think it's really cool that they did the non-linear approach. That's kind of the part that I like about it, but there is something that's kind of been on my mind for a while, ever since I've done the Dark Palace and thing. Oh, hold on, I want to see how much the Zora flippers cost first before I start indulging myself in medicine, because if I remember right, I think the guy is really greedy, if I remember right, on, yeah, I think the guy is really greedy on his thoughts about, what he asked for with the Zora flipper, so I'll come back to that here in a second. So anyways, back to the Dark Palace. On what I think about it is that I kind of talked about this with somebody yesterday a little bit, is that I kind of mentioned to somebody that the level design is a little bit outdated, and you know, just kind of going through 3 dungeons. I've been through the Tower of Vera, I've been through the Eastern Palace and the Desert Palace, and with the Dark Palace and things, and this is kind of a weakness that's kind of starting to rub off on me, is that I like Zelda and things, where a lot of it's different environments, just kind of finding out what makes a lot of things like distinguish itself from one to another. And the big weakness that I'm kind of starting to see with A Link to the Past overall is that nothing really looks too different from one to another. And I'm sorry or something, but A Link to the Past is like the 3rd game or something in the lineup after about 20 games or so. And comparing that experience to a lot of more modern and later games or something, a lot of them came out after A Link to the Past. I gotta say that the game hasn't been really aging that well in that category, and because of that, oh, hold on, I think it's actually a little bit further up into the waterfall, but yeah, that's a critical point I do have to make, is that I think I enjoyed playing this game a lot. Well, it's kind of like, man, it's so hard to put down into words how I feel about it. Is that I think I'm starting to realize why I haven't really come back to this game after about 12 years or something. Is because I think it's because of that point. Is because well, A Link to the Past doesn't really like design-wise or anything. It doesn't do anything to make it pop or anything to make it that memorable train ride or something. Oh shoot, I shouldn't mention Spirit Tracks or something like a reference to it, but. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm starting to understand why I don't really think this game is really that memorable or really that high or anything in my ranks compared to a lot of other Zelda games, is because, or haven't played it for 12 years, it's because of that. Yeah, and it's after I did the Dark Palace that I realized that I think that's the game's biggest weak point, is that well, like, after I was done with Dark Palace, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm not, like, compared to a lot of other Zelda games I've been playing, like Oracle of Seasons, Ages, Link's Awakening, Spirit Tracks or something, I just haven't been feeling that gut moment or anything inside of me to just, oh, hold on, what do you want, little man, do you have something to ask me? I want the flippers. I'll just give it away for free. I sell them for 500 rupees a pair. When you have way more rupees. Okay, so I only need 10 more rupees. I'm so glad I didn't get the medicine or anything. So I think I can get it just from killing a few guys. I think. Oh, well, I got bombs and things, but I need rupees. So I need 2 wonderful blue rupees. Do you have anything to offer me, guys? You guys have bombs, but that's not really going to help. Okay. Come on. Whoa, he just, like, rocketed straight off. Wow, that was a weird physics thing. Oh, let's see. I don't need bombs. You guys like dropping bombs. That's not what I need at the moment. You guys want to hand me some rupees or something? But yeah, I guess it's time for me to like give my verdict or something about A Link to the Past. Is that it's probably not going to score high because of that. Because I had a blast and things like with the difficulty and whatnot at the start of this game. It was kind of refreshing, and I was kind of asking myself, is that, you know what, maybe that was a really big thing that maybe I forgot about the game, but I think the level design is starting to rub itself in its face, like after all this time or something, and that was probably the reason that I didn't come back to it after all this time. And yeah, I'm sorry and things. That's kind of a harsh verdict or something. That is how I'm kind of honestly feeling about the game. Is that I'm not saying or anything that I'm like getting bored or anything, but it's not looking too good or anything with the ranking overall. Because yeah, I've talked about it enough, but that's the reason that I'm kind of going back to these Zelda games after so long, so that way I remember these things. Because when I did my 2014 version, I did not. And so I kind of like gave A Link to the Past like praises like left to right and things, and that's not really productive or anything if I haven't really played the game fresh or anything to really understand my emotions or anything about it. And yeah, but yeah, I think I'm kind of on the side where, yeah, I don't think this game has it's not a bad game or anything. I'm just saying, like, when I go into the top 20 Zelda games, I'm going to say, like, right at the start of the countdown, I don't think that any of these games are bad. I think all Zelda games are fantastic to a certain degree, so same thing. I think A Link to the Past is a wonderful game and everything, but I got to say, compared to a lot of other Zelda games, I got to say I'm a little bit more hesitant, so to say, in that view. Are you going to give me the rupees or not? All I need is just stinking 4 rupees. Holy crap. Okay, sweet. Okay, red potion. Okay, I'm gonna like, am I gonna spend this whole time just farming rupees? I hope not. Just 2 more. I only need 2 more rupees. 2 more. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Okay, now I can head back. Boy, am I so glad that I did not spend it on those red potions or anything. Well, I might be getting some game overs to face me later, but yeah. But where would I rank A Link to the Past nowadays? It's honestly not looking very good compared to the other ones. And as I'm seeing so far, and I even haven't done Turtle Rock or anything yet. So my guess is that it's not going to be in the top 10. So that's what I got to say about it. Is that it's highly likely that it's not going to reach my top 10 Zelda games just because of the level design by itself. I know a lot of people like look at me with A Link to the Past is like, really, you're going to go that low with A Link to the Past? Is that it's what I said at the beginning of this place? Is that, do you want me to just agree with you so badly that you want me to start lying about it, or would you rather I stay honest about it, or would you rather I rank it low and be honest about it? And I'm sorry, but I'm the type that's going to be honest about my feelings about stuff, even though that people are going to spit on my opinion or something about it. Is that, yeah, I just don't have those feelings or anything about Link to the Past to really hold it in high regard compared to a lot of other Zelda games. And yeah, I can see a lot of other Zelda games like boosting past lists, like Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, I think I liked more. The original Legend of Zelda, I'd probably say I like this one more than it. Yep, I want the flippers. I need 500 rupees. Here you go. I will give you a free bonus with your purchase. I will let you use the magic waterways of the Sea Folk, which Link, when you use this, just dive into it, and you never know where you'll surface. Yay! Got the flippers. Now I can start heading to level 2. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I got to say about it. And don't take it personally or anything. Just, yeah, A Link to the Past, like a lot of people think of it as a nostalgic masterpiece. They think it's the greatest game ever made, and I've heard that plenty of times. I've heard a lot of people say A Link to the Past is the greatest game ever made, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with that. As I got to say that it's aged. And one of the main reasons that I play Zelda is that the reason I played Ocarina of Time in the first place is to appreciate the large variety of environments and to really check out what the world has to offer. And it's not a huge open world game or anything like Skyrim or Minecraft or anything, and I keep on referencing those two games. So it's kind of nice and condensed or something, and a nice adventurous feeling or something is the reason that I play Zelda in the first place, is because it is a big world, but it's not a huge world or anything. It's very manageable to really get into without it being overwhelming. And it kind of comes back to the reason I play Zelda in the first place, that A Link to the Past is probably going to be lower than the others, is because, it just authentically or something, it doesn't feel like it gives off a lot of many environments. It feels like every time that I go into a dungeon or something, I see the same environmental details, I hear the same music, and honestly, when I went into that level 2 place over in the Dark World and everything, it honestly felt like an extension. It honestly felt like the basement or something to Hyrule Castle, or like an extension or something about that. It didn't feel like it was a dungeon or anything with its own identity or anything. And that's kind of my big fear or something, like going into. Oh shoot, these guys like me a lot. Are you guys done? Are you guys done pestering me? Okay. But yeah, I will go back and say that I do adore A Link to the Past for its difficulty and things, but overall, because I play Zelda mainly for its different environments, wanting to get into it and things, I just don't feel like the Super Nintendo really holds that to high regard compared to a lot of more later Zelda games or something. So it is a very good chance or something, at this rate or something, I still have to play through the game and everything, that it probably will not score in my top 10. It's a very good chance. I can probably think of things from Skyward Sword that probably interest me more than it, or Wind Waker. I'd probably say that Wind Waker could possibly beat it after playing through that game recently, and yeah, it just doesn't hold up well with the many environments thing that I appreciate Zelda for, and so and that's kind of my final thoughts about it. There's nothing. I've said that like several times. I've been trying to justify myself like throughout this entire video, but yeah, I maybe the reason is because I know that there are some that are going to try and defend this game to no end and things, and I guess it just comes to overall, I don't have the nostalgic connection or anything to this game. Oh shoot, why can't I go into the Dark World? Oh shoot, are there like teleport spots or something? Oh shoot, are there like teleport markers or something around this place? Alright, so it looks like, I guess I got too used to Oracle of Ages, I guess, is that I am so used to just going back and forth and things, like with the mirror and everything, so, but I failed to understand that you need to find a teleport or something in order to get around this place. Shoot, that sucks. Stupid bees, okay. So I'm probably guessing there is a teleport spot around here. I just gotta look for one. Man, I remember that Link Between Worlds is probably a little bit more accessible in that area. Alright, I got the Zora Flippers and things, so let's take around Lake Hylia and just start exploring around it a little bit. The stupid birds. Get out of my way. Oh, let's see. And yeah, I'm having a blast. Link to the Past is great. It is a phenomenal game. Oh, let's see. So, I don't regret or anything like. I don't regret or anything like starting this Let's Play or anything like. I'm having a blast, and this truly is a fun game and everything. Oh, let's see. Okay, yep, the bombs. Got rid of them, and let's see what's in here. Oh, is it another game? Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us. Okay. Got bombs. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so red rupee. 10 euros. Okay. Cool. I thought it was going to be like a gamble minigame. I thought it was like an extended version of it, but I guess not. Okay. So let's go explore a little bit, because I haven't found a teleport or anything to get me around the place. And I guess one of the major things in A Link to the Past is I got to find a favorite teleport or something, because I'm not going all the way up Death Mountain just to get back into the Dark World. So I got to start looking around here, I guess, a little bit. I completely forgot about that with A Link to the Past. I'm just so used to, Oracle of Ages just flipping me like back and forth and things, and I thought I had that luxury, but I guess not. It's not a bad thing or anything. I'm not criticizing the game or anything for it. It's just I just forgot about it. That's it. And not playing this game for 12 years is going to do that to you. Or maybe it's because I'm too used to A Link Between Worlds and Oracle of Ages and things. It's just so easy to go back and forth between the games. But nope, not this time. Link to the Past. I found a limitation with you. That's okay. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see what we got in things. Okay. Oh, I see a little bombable wall right there. I might jump into the water here in a little bit and head towards Dungeon 5, I guess, because I think there is a teleport or something in that general direction, but I don't know. Well, let's check it out. Oh, sweet. I found the ice rod. See, this is what wonderful exploration does for you. See, nothing about, like, pushing blocks or anything? Well, that's lame. Okay, well, that doesn't really help or anything. Well, at least I got the ice rod, which is a major asset. So that will definitely... Oh, that was put there on purpose, like that blockade. Oh, you dorks. Yeah, that blockade was put there on purpose to get you to think and stuff. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Very nice. Okay. Let's head to the level 5 dungeon, because if I remember right, I think there's a teleport there to help me get into the ice palace, but I don't know if I need a medallion or anything, but I do know I need the Zora flippers at least in order to get over there. And hopefully I can find a teleport switch or something over there, because that would be really nice. Oh, there we go. Now I was hoping I could, like, drop down. Let's see, there's a warp or something like right there, but let's see. If I can get into the ice palace, that would be great, and things says... I do know I need to get there from the light world. I just hope I'm able to access it from this side. Okay, let's... Oh, shoot. I need an item? I need an item in order to get into there. Ah. Crap. That was garbage. Yeah, let's throw a few in. 20 rupees. Total, your happiness is 20. You became happier by 1 step. For your reference, today you will have a little luck. Hey, let's donate more rupees, because I know there are more fairies and stuff around here about, like, that these things give you... Yeah, that these things, like, give you items or something, like, over time. Okay, for your reference, today you will have good luck. Okay. Well, I need a little bit more luck than that. I need... give me your item. I need a heart container or whatever you're going to give me. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's funny that the pawn just tells me, oh, don't do it. Or what did he mean? Like, don't do it? Like, walk away or something? Yeah. 20 rupees. Come on. Today we will have great luck. Oh, well, I'm not feeling lucky or anything today, like with having to open this portal or something. Oh, I see a bombable wall there on the right. I can't believe I just noticed that there in the last second. Come on. Today you will have big trouble. No. Well, at least I finally got to the luck that I was actually having today. Come on. Is this all you're going to do? Oh, here we go. Well, make your wish. I want to carry more bombs. I want to carry more arrows. Well, I haven't really struggled with getting bombs or anything. Yeah, like bombs or something. I have been having some trouble with arrows recently, so I want to carry more arrows. Small happiness I can give you. Okay. So does this mean I can come back and things? And alright. I don't know what you can do in order to pop open those black rocks or anything to get into that teleport into the other world, but okay. Berries and stuff, so... Alright, I'll probably finish up in donating more rupees, I guess, in order to get more items or something, but let's check it out. Yes, I do. Uh-oh. Alright. Today you will have good luck. Oh, shoot, it's going to do it. So let's see. I needed to do 20 rupees 5 times, and so that equaled 100 rupees in order for me to get that. So that means I need 250 rupees in order to get the next bonus. So I'm going to donate all of my rupees. Oh, never mind. Well, okay, cool. I guess, I thought I was going to need like 250 rupees in order to get the next power, but I guess not. Okay. Come on, seriously? You suck, you know that? Come on, seriously? Will the hammer break it open? No. Oh, shoot, and that didn't help either. Oh, no. You just made me a really sad Zelda player. Really? You won't open with anything? What about the medallion? Please tell me that this will break open. This thing's all powerful. Oh, it destroyed the... no, I guess I have to leave it here, guys. Well, I failed in things. I thought that in things I was going to be able to find the teleport over here and be able to get into the Ice Palace and stuff, but... Well, my luck just wasn't on my side today, but that's okay. We still got a lot of the world to explore, and I know that as soon as I get the item to break this bad boy open, I can start coming back here, I guess, and well, that's the part of A Link to the Past and the adventure it beholds, and I'm not mad or anything at the slightest or anything that this happened to me, because, that's the part of the adventure and things. You can't exactly have everything go your way. That's the reason I liked Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, is, well, not everything is supposed to go your way, well... Things didn't go my way, so this kind of goes into my mind as saying, yeah, it's an adventure and things. It's not supposed to go your way, and so I'm not going to criticize this in the slightest or anything. In fact, I would say that this is a big positive to A Link to the Past, that it doesn't just allow you to go anywhere you just want to go or anything. So, but I do have access to the level 2 palace, but I do want to find I do have that thing there in the center by the castle, so I'll probably go by that next time, and then I'll probably start heading towards the level 2 dungeon, or I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. But I guess that's it. I did a lot of exploring. I got the flippers, got bomb and arrow upgrades. I found out something about the level 5 palace. I think it's level 5, but anyways, I'll see you guys in the next part.